Hey guys, before we begin, make sure to hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell to be updated to all new videos. Enjoy! Hello guys, it's Sapphire Morning, so I'm here with a review of Siren Season 2, Episode 1, titled The Arrival. So we're starting off where we left off last season. Ren is currently living on land. Her pod believes she is dead and her sister Donna has passed away. She is working in Helen's store, learning to live life as as a human being. Meanwhile, she is walking through the woods, going to visit her sister grave when she runs into Xander, who is following her. And he pretty much wants to apologize. He didn't mean to kill her, and he, feels obviously guilty about it. So, Bryn takes him to the grave, and they have sort of a moment where she forgives him and everything. So, Xander's just going through his whole little feeling of guilt because, he was in a rage because the merman killed his father. So, he ends up going later. Xander goes, meets up with Chris. He's at the bar, getting a little drink. He ends up meeting this pretty nice young lady. She is curious about him and boat, being all flirtatious. So like, ooh, you got a boat and all that. So Chris like, yo, bro, you better go, go with that. So they hang out for a minute. He takes her to see the boat and everything. Flirt, they exchange numbers, only to find out that this young woman is actually a military personnel going pretty much investigating the happenings at Bristol Cove. As for Ben and Maddie, Ben still has Ren's song stuck in his head, so the episode actually opens up with him rock climbing, which is probably not a good thing to do when you have a Siren song in your head, because he almost fell. So he ends up breaking his arm, so he has to have it in a sling. And him and Maddie, due to the fact they're not together at this moment, they work different ships at the marine biology. Maddie is going to having a little difficult time because she had to pick up her mother from the bus stop, and she's not really excited that her mommy's back in her life due to the fact that her mother is a recovering drug addict. And she thinks that this is just another one of her mom's episodes where she thinks that she's better, but then she runs off again. So Maddie's not really happy that mommy's back. Her father, on the other hand, has lost his job. He's no longer sheriff. He had to turn in his badge and gun due to the events that happened last season. He can't really explain it. You can't really say, tell your counsel, like, okay, there was some mermaids, I had to handle it this way. You really can't explain it. So he ends up losing his job because he explained it the best way he can without revealing that, you have mer people. So he goes down to the coroner's office to ask about Decker. He is informed by the coroner that the military has come pick up the body and that something was wrong with his brain. It was clearly suicide, but there was a lot of damage to the brain. It wasn't cancer or the tumor, it was just damage to the brain. So when he ends up informing Maddie about this, Maddie is worried because Ben, he's still hearing, Ren's song. So apparently that the song is causing a physical damage to the brain upon hearing it. So hopefully they could fix it for something it becomes permanent damage for Ben. Ren, she misses Ben and Maddie, because she sees this couple when she's trying to do her sailing thing. She sees this couple and it reminds her of Ben and Maddie. She misses them, which makes sense because Helen tells her that mermaids are not meant to be solitary creatures. They're meant to, live in a pack, or a pod. So she just misses them. So this incident happens with the marine life. So as we first see it with Maddie, she's at the marine, and the sea lions are acting very aggressive, and she doesn't know why. Ben notices some animals acting funny. They're swimming away from something. And so then they eventually get a call later that night about some beached whales. Ren goes down there too because she's been hearing the same noise, which makes sense. She's a marine. So They all end up meeting up at the beach, and they see these whales. Majority of them are dead except for one. So they pretty much saved the one that's still alive. And then Ren ends up going down in the ocean to see what the issue is. So Ben and Maddie put a tracker on her wrist so they could track her. So Ren goes underwater and she sees a mermaid dead in the water, and then she sees this sort of wave coming at her and makes her disoriented. So she ends up going back to land. So upon land, they find Ren. She says the noise made her very pretty much disoriented. She couldn't really, figure nothing out. So they end up seeing a mermaid that washed up on shore, stuck in the middle of transformation, and they end up seeing the merman. He is in pain due to the transformation. He has fluid in his lung. So Ben ends up removing the fluid, and Helen wakes up to 5 mermaids in her house. So Ben, Maddie, and Ren, they get over to Helen's. Ren greets the her people. The Miss Mermaid from last season. Basically, she really still is mad at Ren. She doesn't like Ren. I'm like, get over it. You lost. Ren is now the matriarch. Get over it. But they have to pretty much ask Ren for help. She's basically their leader, so this is what she has to do. She has to take care of them. So they're like, okay, they can't stay here. So Ben tells them that they are mapping the ocean floor. They use sonar to map the ocean floor so they can look for oil and dig. So apparently it's going to take about probably 8 months. So since it's going to take 8 months, they have to keep these mermaids safe for 8 months. So they're like, okay, how the heck are we going to do this? So Ben takes them to his old cabin in the woods. So it takes them to the old cabin in the woods where they stay. And Ben and Maddie got to try to figure things out. Ren stays along with Helen. And this is when Ren tells Helen that the young black mermaid that we're looking at is actually Donna's baby. Donna has a little girl. Well, technically she's not really little. She's sort of like an adult, which makes me wonder about the mermaid reproductive system. So that was an interesting plot twist. You're definitely gonna see a lot of things going on with the season. How the mermaid's gonna live on land. Military is back in the game. We have people trying to dig oil, causing disruption to marine life. Ben and Maddie still not talking to each other. Maddie's mom's back in the picture. There's gonna be a lot of interesting things going on this season. This season will have 16 episodes. So comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time for the next episode of Siren. Bye.